What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Mike's Media Malarkey, and today we're talking about soul. Soul. Jamie Foxx is a cat in a lot of the movie. Spoiler alert. So Soul was one of these movies that you watch 2 or 3 times and don't realize how funny it is until you watch it again, because it was just funny. Like, my favorite joke in the movie was when they were like, there's 2 fish, and then one fish goes up to this older fish, and this older fish is like, hey, what's up, dude? And then the young fish is like, bro, I'm trying to find the ocean. And then the other fish is like, we're in the ocean. And then the younger fish is like, no, we're in water. In the beginning, there was Joe. Joe is a middle school teacher, and then he's like, bro, I want to play the piano. And he's gonna try to play the piano until he dies. It's nothing new for Disney to kill people, but like before the beginning credits, like before it even says Disney, y'all killed Joe. Y'all killed Joe right before it even said Disney. Like, that's what kind of movie you watching. It's fun. Like, and then he falls, and then he dies. So he dies, and he's like, bro, I don't feel fulfilled in my life. What the heck? I need to get back. And then he's like, all right, cool. So he's about to pull up to the great beyond, and the great beyond is this big white light that like zaps people. And then he's like, bro, it's not my time, man. I need to not get zapped. So he dips out, and then he's like fighting for his life because he cares so much and wants to be passionate and stuff like that. So he's a passionate individual, and his passion takes him away from the great beyond, and he's just holding on to life. And as he's holding on to life, he falls into the before, the great before. So instead of going to the great beyond, he goes to the great before. So he's in the great before, and in the great before there's a whole bunch of little children balls. They're like little soul balls. So all these little soul balls need all these characteristics that make them super cool. And then they have to attend this thing called the U seminar, and the U seminar is where you meet 22, which is Tina Fey. So Joe and 22 go on this mystical adventure into Tina Fey's box, and 22 walks up and is like, yo, I know these crazy pirates that could get you back into your body. And they are crazy pirates because they're like Grateful Dead hippie stoner pilots. But like, they're not pilots at all because they're captains of ships. I know, right? What an interesting concept. So this guy's on like a Grateful Dead boat, and he's like, yo, my name is like Spirit Moon Windfinder Soul Brush. And he's like, yo, what's good? These are my homies, and we help people find themselves again through meditation and Zen and love and the flow state. Because if you've never met anybody that's super into the flow state, it would change your mind, for real. Like, I once talked to this girl, and she was like, yo, hooping brings me into my flow state. And I was like, girl, me too, I love basketball. She was talking about hula hooping. Soul Wind Commander's like, all right, let me open up this portal. And then he draws a thing in the sand, and he's like, all right, just jump into this portal. So 22 and Joe jump, and then Joe gets stuck in a cat, and 22 gets stuck in his body, but like it's actually just Joe. And then there's like a whole bunch of malarkey that goes on because 22's never been in a body before, and it's just a whole bunch of fun hospital shenanigans, you know what I mean? And then they go into New York City, they see rats, Joe's a cat, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna get this dude some pizza because he's hungry. And then 22 bites into the pizza as Joe, and this is the first time like ever experiencing food, and the first experience of food is pizza. So once he's having this delicious bite of pizza, he's like, bro, I need a mac on this pizza for real. And then he has a bagel, and then there's a whole argument about whether it's hero or euro or hero. Like, it's chef's kiss. Joe's like, hey, cool, we're walking. I got this big break at a jazz bar, and I'm about to go loco on these keys. And then, cause you know, Jamie Foxx and Ray Charles, same person. So Joe, Jamie Foxx, Ray Charles, they all unite in one in this film. And everything just works out. It just works. But it's sad because like Joe and 22 kind of like watch the movie to find out why it's sad, and it makes you cry. Overall, I very much enjoyed this movie. If this movie was a meal, it would be a homemade bacon, egg, and cheese with American cheese on a croissant. I hope you enjoyed. Welcome to Mike's Media Malarkey. I'll have a better movie review out next week.